1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's good. Perfect. Now zoom out. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Stop it.
Annie? No, just looking at the toaster oven because it tells what temperature is to bake certain things, but it didn't say lasagna, okay? Where?
And it took 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mailed away for you did the vote,
Yeah.
and for my brother's birthday, and it never came. And
You wanna do
it
something
said
about that.
6 to 8 weeks,
That's
and this
ridiculous.
is the 9th week.
If it didn't come, that's crazy. You wanna do something about it.
I know, I'm gonna call them and see if they come.
Get the name of the dad, where it is. I'm just trying to get a drink. And a couple of good ones. That's good. What are you going to show us on the video?
Uh-huh. Huge video.
Fantastic. You have such great ideas.
I did not fall off this mountain to die as a Christian. Nor did I. I lived my life as a Jew. I wish to die as a Jew. Me too. I feel the same way. What's important?
I'm so proud of you. I was hoping you would feel this way. My suggestion is to draw straws. The two people with the shorter straws would administer poison to everyone in the village and then kill each other. It is not a pleasant thing.
9, 8, 7, 6. Who has the first line? My secretary. 5, 4.
We are gathered here at the City Council of Leipzig to discuss the monthly matters of 1304.
There's only one item on the agenda, so let's hurry. There shouldn't be much time. Secretary, can you please take over?
I call to order the City Council of Leipzig. President, Mayor, Secretary, and 6 council members. Also present, the representatives of the Jewish community of Strasbourg and their acceptance into this community.
That shouldn't take too long. One vote, now we go. We can't just let anyone who asks into town.
Yes, so true, especially those strange-looking ones. But they're probably just passing through. Isn't that what Jews do?
Quiet, quiet.
Let the Jews speak. Who will represent you?
I will, sir, if it's okay with you. I'm the community spokesperson for Goodbye, or at least I was. In Strasbourg, we had a synagogue, and I represented the community on issues to the authorities and such. It helps to speak languages, too.
What do you want here?
We were expelled from our homes by an unkind ruler. We are seeking 3 things. 1, we would like permission to live in your city. 2, we would like permission to earn our own income. And 3, we would like permission to build a synagogue, a house of worship, and central place to run our private affairs.
Okay, Amy's not here. Hold it. What do you mean, run your affairs? That's what the council is doing. We don't need anyone telling us what to do.
Pardon, sir. We had no intention of offending your honor. It is to our internal affairs that we have a central place for.
Fine, continue.
Tony.
We had no intention of offending your esteemed council nor the city. We are Jews. We have our own laws to follow. In addition to the laws of the land, we will
What we had in Strasbourg was self-government. That is, we were allowed to take care of weddings, funerals, teachings among community members. We had our own schools. We taught our children the Torah, the Hebrew, Rashi, Talmud. What's that? What?
Quiet, quiet.
Now they're conspiring against us, strangers among us. They're asking for the whole town. Before you know it, they will have taken over the city and thrown us out. My cousin from Paris told me. They were the cause of the plague they had in the city. 500 Christians died. None of the Jews were even touched by it. I say, throw them out before they even have a chance to see the city. No rights for those people.
Conspirators! Traitors!
No wonder you were expelled from Strasbourg.
Nonsense. Don't you recall what had happened in the plague before the Jews were here? We had it also. But I, too, feel kind of strange about their secret language.
Why, it's not a secret language. Your God, Jesus, spoke it. And the, quote, Old Testament is written in it. Your Christian scholars know it. You could learn it, too.
And we have the Torah. That's what you call the Old Testament. You know what that is. We read it every week, and we teach our children to read it. It's the New Testament we have a problem with.
New, old, what's the distinction?
Well, it's not really the same.
We are not here for a theological discussion. We are applying for a place to live. We plan to contribute to the community as best as we can. Will you please consider that?
Consider what? Letting in, with our permission, a group or students who do not believe in our morals, speak a foreign language, and look so strange? Look at your old leader with the beard, your women covered head and arms, dark skins. We know nothing about you. And the little we do see is, well, strange. We are people just like you, except we believe in one God.
So do we.
In the Old Testament,
Us too.
what about the New? We don't accept Jesus as the Messiah.
What?
What?
Order. They do not tell us what to believe in. They believe in what they want. They don't threaten our religion.
How do you support yourselves? What do you do for a living?
Mika. We'll do anything necessary to prove we'll be part of the city.
Next, you'll take our lands. Can you work the land?
Tony.
We were not allowed to do so, but we know the rules and laws of proper way to work the land. It is written in the Torah, and we were all familiar with the laws.
Did you hear such? Working the land from a book?
My son was a first-rate goldsmith. He learned in a big city and traveled for 7 years. He couldn't bring anything with him, but we were not allowed to bring anything with us. We were only allowed to bring our skills and our hands.
And how do we know you'll exchange pewter for gold and rob us of what we have?
Why should they?
Why do you think they were expelled from that other land?
It seems to not show Christian hospitality to our guests. We are letting our judgment take the better of us. Knowing little about our guests, it does not give us the right to judge them.
Don't you see? They're just trying to fool us. They're going to come in and act as if they're poor and rob us. They're going to rob our money. They're going to take our money, take our houses, our land. Don't you see? You're just naive.
Order. Let's take a vote. You can have restricted living areas for 6 months. So you must support yourselves, but you may not work the land. Of course, you understand that. Let's take a vote.
The year is 1492. The country is Spain. The Inquisition, part of the Catholic Church since 1290, has just convinced King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella that the Jews should no longer live in Spain. They want Spain to be completely Catholic. Jewish families had only days to make their decision, convert or leave. We are presenting 2 families who made 2 different decisions.
In our first scene, we see 2 families, the Mendezes and the Salams, reaching their decision.
Father, read this. We have to leave Spain.
All Jews who have not converted will be publicly executed tomorrow at noon. Hannah, Antonia is right. Pack our things. We'll have to leave tonight.
But must we leave? This is our home.
Mother, the Mendezes told me they're leaving tonight. Father, can we go with them? Mother, the Mendezes told me they're leaving tonight. Father, can we go with them?
Hannah, we have to go. It's the best thing. Don't you want to see our children grow up free?
I guess it's better to leave this country than to leave our Jewish heritage.
Please, Father, can we go? Joshua will be there, too.
Mother, I will help you pack.
We'll just take some money and jewels and clothes and our most precious Jewish books. There's no time for more.
In our second scene, we see the Cardoso family reaching a different decision.
I have some bad news. All the Jews in Spain are being kicked out, so we must go.
Oh my God, that's awful! Papa, that's horrible. I don't want to leave my friends. There must be another solution.
We must convert. All my friends' families are. Anyway, there's probably no future for Jews in Europe anymore.
But that would be giving up our Jewish faith and our Jewish heritage. We can't do that.
I believe as long as we have our religion, we could never really be conquered.
But we're not sure that the country we move to won't expel Jews also. We really have to convert.
Uncle David is right. If we go somewhere like England, we don't know that we'll be accepted there either.
We could go to a priest and pretend to convert and practice our Judaism secretly.
But then we
would risk being caught and killed by the Inquisition. Jews have died for their faith before now. If he really became Catholic, we'd be betraying them.
That's true. We just have to be careful so we don't get caught.
As long as we pretend to be Catholics and stay in Spain, we can be sure there will always be Jews in Spain. After all, it is our country.
And so, decisions had to be made during the Inquisition. And now, our time machine takes off again.
Children, have a care. Watch out and be cautious. Learn well in school today.
Children, always remember to do the right thing. As my grandmother would say, sei a Mensch. Be a Mensch. Yes, Mama. Bye. Bye.
Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Miss Parsons.
Let us begin our day with our national song. May the day come soon when we will live free once again in our own land. Peter, would you hold the flag for us?
That's Miss Parsons.
This morning, I would like to have a general discussion about your future. What do you think you'd like to be when you grow up? Jens, what would you like to be?
My father is a surgeon at the hospital. I would like to be one too when I am grown.
Your father has an outstanding reputation as a surgeon. Being a doctor is a very honorable profession. Birgit, what would you like to be?
My mother's chief pediatric nurse in our clinic. When I grow up, I would like to be a nurse like her and help little ones get well.
Being a nurse is almost like being a mother. What a fine ambition it is to want to help others. Chris, what would you like to be?
As you may know, my father is a captain of a ship. When I grow up, I would like to be a captain of a ship so I can sail the 7 seas.
Shipping and navigation have been important to the Danish people since the time of the Vikings. Chris may follow their admirable footsteps. Jessica, what would you like to be?
Miss Larson, I think you are the most wonderful teacher in the whole wide world. I hope I can be a teacher just like you when I grow up.
What a lovely thing to say. It is a great honor and pleasure to teach such fine students as all of you. Yes, Jacob, what would you like to be?
I'm not really sure what I'd like to be when I grow up, but I surely know what my mother wants me to be. Every day she says to me, Jakob, sei a Mensch. Be a Mensch.
Mensch, that's German for man. Why would your mother want you to be a German man?
You're right, Peter. Mensch in German does mean man, but in Yiddish, Mensch means an admirable person.
A Yiddish Mensch can be a man or a woman. Do you have to be Jewish to be a Mensch? Oh no, anyone can be a Mensch.
My mother often told me when I was just a tot some words of profound wisdom that I never have forgot. Listen well, my child, she said, and hear these words they hold, for their worth is greater far than all of finest gold.
Rebenshaw, I understand you perfectly. Theoretically, I agree with you completely. Yes, sir? Yes, but I must ask you again to try to understand our position here in Denmark. As you know, the Danes are supplying huge quantities of food for a war effort, far exceeding even what we had demanded of them. And their factories are turning out essential parts for our diesel engines, our airplanes, and our armored vehicles. Yes, sir? If Delphila wants the flow of these parts to continue recognize that the Jews are an undesirable problem, aren't they?
Well, we think so. They can be a most puzzling lie. By the way, I wish to inform you that at university, student convocation, organized by Professor Jürgen Bullard, has been scheduled for next Tuesday. The program includes a few speeches, I believe, and the singing of two national anthems dear to the heart of Danes.
Surely one of those songs will be their own. The other? Undoubtedly
blessed you with the astounding myths for you have performed.
Another family that isn't home. I can't understand it. It's almost as if someone tipped them off.
Maybe we should inquire over there.
Good idea. Good evening, gentlemen. Yes, we're looking for Dr. Mendel Shapiro and his family. Would you happen to know where they are? Well, it's their New Year, you know. Perhaps they're away for their holiday. But you cannot say where they are?
Oh, that I cannot say, sir.
You see, another family that is evaporated into thin air. Remarkable, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
Well, we need not bother you anymore tonight. Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Papa, I'm so scared.
My child, I'm so frightened I can hardly breathe, but we must be quiet.
Yako, please hold my hand.
Rebecca, you're so pale and you're trembling like a leaf. You mean we're going in that sleepy boat?
Please, you must all be very quiet or all be captured. Here's the sleeping coat with the baby. Children, I think you're all old enough to understand how vital it is to be absolutely quiet.
Rabbi, could you also clear the mic on your people?
Almighty Father, we cry unto you. Hear us and be gracious to us. O Heavenly King, please help us.
How? What are you doing out so late at night?
Why, fishing.
And have you seen any Jewish fish?
I'm sorry, I'm not quite familiar with that sort of fish, Josh. As you can see, we've got cod, herring, halibut.
Yes, I see. Well, good fishing to you so that you may help us with our war effort.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Hid their fellow Jews and then transported them to neutral Sweden.
Because of this valiant nationwide effort, over 98% of the Jewish population in Nazi-occupied Denmark was saved.
In the utter black